Here's the secret for communicating with just about anyone. And today we're talking about the steady style in the DISC series. So the S, steady, they're the slightly slower paced, softer, more relaxed style of person. You'll probably recognise them because they will very rarely talk about themselves. They will talk about their family, they'll talk about their team, but they'll mostly ask about you. They want everyone around them to be happy and everyone around them to be comfortable. And because they want everyone to be happy and to feel comfortable, they'll go out of their way to put you at ease. The S style likes to describe things and they will tend to give you a very long story. So that might mean some of their faster paced styles, the D, the dominant, or the I influencer, may just need to sit on their hands and listen to this story. Because if you ask them about how something happened, they will tell you the story from year dot, probably from when they were born all the way through to today. So it does take a little bit of a while to get through those stories, but listen to them because you'll learn an awful lot about them in the process. They like a slower introduction to a topic. So you spoke to them about a business loan or you're speaking to them about funding. Wait a little while because they're not quite ready to talk about that. They need to get to know you before they start talking about their funding. They need to understand you better and they need to feel like you understand them as well. The S is naturally risk adverse and they are natural worriers as well. So they'll ask you a lot of detailed questions about things. Make sure that they really understand. They'll want some data to back up things and they'll always make a logical decision. They will take their time to make a decision as well. They'll go through all the details, ponder it over, and then they'll get back to you. You may notice that they're asking you a lot of questions around potential problems or things that could go wrong rather than look at the positive side of things and how fabulous it's going to look when it's all done. You'll notice an S by their clothes. It will probably be a softer style of cut and perhaps a little bit more comfortable. The trick here though is that we're also looking at your VAC style as well, whether you're a visual, whether you're auditory or kinesthetic. So kinesthetic wants to feel comfortable in their clothes. So you might confuse a kinesthetic with an S. So be a little bit careful by using visual clues for an S. So when you're selling to the S style, as I said, they are risk adverse. So you're going to have to show them data and facts, data that demonstrates success and why this is a good idea. The natural worriers, so you're going to need to cover off all the problems, make sure that all the potential issues there have been demonstrated and covered off so they know that they're not going to be a risk in this situation. They'll want to know all the steps in the process. They'll want to understand what's going to happen when and how so that they feel comfortable. They don't want to step off a cliff edge into something unknown. When they're asking questions or whether they're talking about people, they're probably going to be asking questions on behalf of the team and not on behalf of themselves, or on behalf of their family rather than themselves. They're always about other people. So this can make it a little bit tricky to understand what they're really thinking as well. When you're in a sales conversation with a steady style, as I said, keep it slow, but keep the atmosphere relaxed and calm as well. If you've got control of the environment, then use some classical music, for example. Make sure things are a little bit quieter. Things are peaceful, not so busy. They'll appreciate the relaxed environment. They'll calm down, they're relaxed, and then you'll get them in a much more perceptive mood. So when you're managing the S is your ideal team member. They're looking after everybody else and they want the team to work cohesively and happily. So they're going to be your peacemaker within the team. Be careful though. If you don't recognise them and you don't recognise their input into the team, there's a small chance that everything that they're doing will mount up and they'll start to feel resentful and that can result in an explosion. So you're very, very mild-mannered, steady in the team, pulls everybody together, doesn't say boo to a goose and looks after everybody beautifully, may just one day explode and it'll come as a shock to everybody, probably including them too. So make sure that you recognise their team contribution. Make sure you tell them that they are recognised, that you appreciate everything that they're doing for the team and that the team appreciate them too. As I said, the S does like a story. So if you're managing an S, you may need to put a reporting system in that means you've got the facts on a spreadsheet, for example, rather than needing to take a full story from them. And then if you need a bit more background information, that's when you'll have a face-to-face conversation and you'll hear the full story. If you're a high D or an I, you're just going to have to wait because this story may take a while. And there may be bits in there that don't feel relevant to you, but it's very, very relevant to the S that they give you this information. So be patient, listen to them, and you will be rewarded. So that's how to recognise an S style, sell to the S style, and how to work with your S style. Really, really great team member, but just make sure that they know it too. So I hope you found that really valuable. If you'd like more information, please do get in touch, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.